Good morning, everybody. Today is two key events: FOMC at 2 p.m. There is no Powell, and there's not gonna be a rate change. 99%. And then you're just gonna see what they're gonna say in their FOMC. It's important. 1 p.m. we had Bowman talking. We have an auction at 1 p.m. 20-year bond, and most important of all of them is Nvidia earning, and I will get to them when I get to Nvidia. Let's look at what the ES is saying. Pre-market, we are red on futures. 4 hours. Always keep in mind when market trend is a little bit getting bearish, a little bit downtrend. On the 4 hours, you want to pay attention to the 4 hour. Back like last 2 months, we had many times the 4 hour MACD dead cross. It showed red bars, then right away next day or next 2 day went up. But right now the trend is a little bit more down because the daily MACD is dead cross and the MACD and the weekly is curving flat. So the 4 hour is more reliable. And when you see red bars, you want to wait until you see a yellow bar. And right now we still don't have a yellow bar. Pre-market right now, 5 is up, 15:30 1 hour, no clear direction. But the 4 hour, as I mentioned, until you don't have a yellow bar, until we don't have a 4 hour MACD golden cross, the trend can be still down. And as I mentioned, yes, I will go over Nvidia. As I mentioned, this is a short week, and keep in mind, in the rare cases, not rare, 30% of the time, holidays, when there's a short week, market seems like it's crashing, seems like it's gonna go down big, but then suddenly toward end of the week, everything flies up and goes crazy, and Lotus pays a lot. Still, I mean, yesterday was a little bit good time to buy Lotto, but still there's a chance if if Nvidia earning fails, then tomorrow can be a very good day to load up Lotos. But today we'll see. Anyhow, as I mentioned, until we don't have a yellow bar, there's still chance to go lower. Once we get a yellow bar, then we can talk about having a reversal up. The weekly is still very bullish. Still, we have a light blue bars, but the bars are not rising as crazy as it was last few weeks. And the MACD is curving flat, and the RSI is coming out of the overbought zone. NQ, same thing. 5 is up, but 15:30 1 hour, not clear direction yet. If it breaks yesterday low, then it's gonna be in trouble today again. We got a dark blue bar on the weekly, which is possible if the Nvidia earning is if it fails and market goes lower than the MACD. If the MACD dead cross on the weekly this week or next few weeks, whenever it happens, then we can have some downtrend. But until then, there is still chances for go down and then uprise again. uh, Anyhow, 4 hour is very the bars are getting almost the same size. Once you have a yellow bar, then this could be a sign to maybe load up Lotto today, or we'll see, maybe tomorrow is a 50-50 chance. Daily MACD is downward, and look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones got a dark blue bar since yesterday. RUT, same thing, dark blue bar there again after a few weeks. So there is a little bit sign of bearishness. We'll see if Nvidia is gonna stay with or not. DXY pre-market is just up and down between 103 and 104 level. Daily MACD is dead cross, but weekly is still bullish. The mixed signal there too. TNX weekly MACD is near golden cross. It's all about 42.45 and 42.08. Auction at 20 years at 1 p.m. That could have a big effect. FOMC can have a big effect there too. Wix 4% higher. It's opening above 1518, 1586, which is not good. In general, this one is still very bullish on daily and weekly, and the 4 hour is upward. So key levels to watch today is 1639 and 1586. If 1639 passes, then we can run up to 1726, 1812, and market can get more and more bearish. But if it goes below 1586, then more recovery and up run. So this is the two key levels you want to pay attention to it. Pre-market right now, 15:30 1 hour is upward. SPX 75 right now. ES is down how many points? 12 points. So SPX should be opening around 49.62, 60 something. 65. So watch two key levels, 49.58 and 49.65. If 49.65 pass, can go back again to 49.75 major level. Above that, 49.82, 49.99. If 49.58 can hold it, 49.58, 49.48 is the next major level. Below that, 49.32 and 49.16. BTC to daily MACD, daily TTM, we got a dark blue bar, so some slow down there right now. And if daily MACD dead cross, most likely is gonna build a bit range for now, unless it breaks 50,000. If it breaks 50,000, then people are probably gonna lock profit. But in general, it's still very bullish on weekly. ETH broke 3,000, but right now it's coming down a little bit. And why it doesn't have weekly? Yeah. So Apple pre-market 5, 15, 30, 1 hour is upward. I like that the 4-hour MACD is golden cross. This one showed a lot of strength yesterday. At the beginning it was weak. It went down as much as low as almost 180, but then it has a nice recovery. It needs to get above 183.2, then it can go for crazy run up 183.97, 185, 186.45. Amazon finally, Jeff Bezos, he finished his 50 million shares, and then on top of that, Dow Jones says we're gonna add it to Dow Jones. That's a very, very good news. So it's highly possible that it opens and jumps up on 169.6. That's a key level to watch. If it passes that one, next levels are 171, 173.24. Pre-market 5 is up, 15, 30, 15 is a little bit curving up. If 30 does the same, and then it can go crazy. 1 hour is very bullish. If the 4-hour MACD golden crosses, it can go even crazier. So 173.24 is the next target. And then the thing is, this one wanted to go run up, but because Jeff Bezos was selling, it kept going lower. And the earning was good, and I think this one has a chance to have a new all-time high this season. Not sure soon or later, but I don't like this one. Dark blue bar we got on the weekly. So if it jumps up today, that's a good to go. And March or April monthly calls are very good to grab them. Nvidia, we have earning and daily MACD dead cross yesterday. People exited yesterday, and maybe they do some today too. But so if you see it open and falls, we're looking at 680, 677, 674. And if it goes below 674, next major is 670, 666. Next major level is 664. Below that, if it gets crazy, 655 and lower level. But anyhow, Nvidia, maybe they do continue selling today because the 4-hour is still bearish, and but I like that the 30 and 1 hour is upward. So we'll see if it's possible to go down, but then toward maybe middle of the day it does a bounce up and then runs up into the close, and probably IV is gonna go up crazy maybe near close, because some people want to grab calls. I'm watching 800 calls and 850 calls right now. I have it here to watch. If it does a big jump and then you grab Nvidia calls at the bottom and then it doubles by the end of the day, you can sell half. That's just if it happens, and then keep the rest risk free. I think Nvidia, my target on Nvidia, as I mentioned many times, is 800, 811 and 883. So we'll see if the earning is gonna hit it, or no, or it's gonna be after the earning. Maybe it fails, goes down, then it bought back. I think either it's gonna go up crazy, or it's gonna fail, maybe big time, 100 points, and then it's gonna be a nice big deep opportunity and recovery up again. So yeah, pure gambling anyway. AVGO all up to Nvidia after earning, after close today. So yesterday was some weakness there. 215 if you can hold it, 1205, 1195, 1182. Oh, by the way, please like the video, that helps a lot, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Baba 4 hours golden cross, as I mentioned, weekly is golden cross. 2 daily coming up there. So next key level to watch is 74.45, 75.37. Need to break 75.37 for run up to the higher level, 76 and 78 and 79. Once it breaks 75.37, it can get really interesting because it's been a tough level recently. Netflix, it's been weak yesterday. It opened and dumped and did some recovery into the close, but right now because futures are red, it's going lower. Daily MACD was golden cross, now a dead cross again. 4-hour dead cross yesterday. So for 572, if you can hold it, 569. Below that, next major levels are 565 and 561. Need to get above 575 for recovery up. Meta was very interesting yesterday. It opened and jumped big, and then it pulled back big, and then it jumped up big. So it was a big roller coaster. Daily MACD is curving down. If that one confirms, maybe it goes lower again. But I'm gonna cover both sides, show you both side levels. We'll see what's gonna happen. It's possible it does the same again. So 470.92 is a key level to watch. If it passes that one, 472, 474, 477. If it goes below 468, supports are 465, 463, and if it gets crazy, those are the levels. Tesla, weakness started since Friday, and right now 191.05 and 194.18. That's the major levels that you want to watch. Breaks either one is strong, can make a bigger move. If it goes below 191, 189.11 is the next support. 189.11 held yesterday. It didn't break it, but if it does, the next levels are 186, 184, 183. Above 194, it can go to back to 197. In general, it's getting bullish on weekly. MACD is still bearish, but we got yellow bar on the TTM squeeze. Daily MACD is upward, so eventually on this downfall, it's gonna have a monster jump up. That's my expectation. But we need to see 4-hour MACD golden cross. So once right now 4-hour we got a red bars. Once we see a yellow bar and 4-hour MACD curves up, then we can expect that monster bounce up. Maybe it happens by Friday. Microsoft breaking 400, and this one 399. 16, if we can hold it back to 397, 93, Nvidia earning is going to have a huge effect on it. If 397 can hold it, 396, 394, 393, 19 is the next level. Pre-market right now 30 is downward. 1 hour is kind of flat. 4-hour, we got a yellow bar, then you got a red bar. So best is to wait for the for a golden cross for run up. But in general, just keep in mind daily is downward and weekly we got a dark blue bar. Google showed a lot of strength yesterday, but 4 hours golden cross. Watch 140, 141. If it passed that one, we're looking at next major level 142.67, 144.72. In general, daily, weekly is downward, but it's defending very hard 139.36. If it goes below that, then it's a big trouble. AMD broke yesterday the previous all-time high. So 164.46 was the previous all-time high before it runs to 180 something. But yesterday broke below it, and it again is opening below it. So key levels to watch is 161.58 and 164.46. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. If it goes below 161.58, 158, 156.93 is the next level. If it recovers and goes above 164.46, those are the next higher level. In general, daily, weekly we got a dark blue bar. Daily is downward, and 4-hour we still don't have a yellow bar. Nvidia earning is gonna have a huge effect on this tomorrow after close today. Boeing, there was a airplane that the wings were coming off, but seems like market doesn't care that much. This one already went down a lot, and 203 is defending so hard. So we'll see. I mean, it's just hovering down there, establishing a nice wedge. We'll see when it breaks. SPY, right now 15 MACD is golden crossing, and this is a small jump up. If 30 does the same, 140, 496.45 is a key level to watch. For today at the open, 494 and 496, 494.89, 496.45. These are the range for now. Breaks either way, it can make a bigger move. Above 496, those are the higher level. If it goes below 494, those are the lower level. QQQ, 3 points, 2 points lower. Pan W made a huge effect on it, I think. 425 need to pass for recovery back up to the higher level, 428, 431. If 423 can hold it, 420, 418, 417.05. IWM. This one, the 4 hour, is just keeps going lower. Very wild move if you look at the daily chart. Airbnb yesterday was very weak, so 144. 71 is the next major support. If it can hold it, can go back to 138.48. Adobe was very weak last few days, but is holding up for now, 534. The ARM TSMC sold shares, so and then people maybe want to exit before the Nvidia earning. Next support there is 113, 108. Coin, it just keeps going lower. Yesterday showed weakness, but then it had a nice recovery into the nice some recovery into the close. But again, crypto's red today is causing some pullback there. So if it continues lower, 163, 161 is the next major. Below that, 158, 156, 154. Need to get above 171 for run up. What else you got here? LLY big dump today. So for 735 is a major level to watch there. Yesterday 4 hour got a dead cross. Daily MACD got a dark blue bar. And if the 735 can hold it, we're looking at 711 and 697 next major level. LRCX some points lower. This one is all about Nvidia. If not good, 881, 866. If good, 806, 906, 917, 931, an all-time high. MSTR going a little bit lower because of BTC. 675. If you can hold it, we're looking at 666, 660 next major level. Below that, if BTC breaks 500, 50,000, it can go all the way down to 621. PanW, big, huge dump there. It's just insane, breaking all the levels I have. So this one, 273 at open if it can hold it, 268, 265 next major level. Below that, it can go all the way down to 255. Pre-market right now, 15 is golden cross, 30 is golden cross. So it's possible to go down and then at some point some bounce up. My expectation is this one probably come back to 300, but need to get 1 hour MACD golden cross. What else? On SMCI pre-market right now, 1 hour showing some light blue bars. 30 minutes is still upward. Had a nice recovery yesterday into the close, but again weakness there. So 752, 761, that's the two key levels you want to watch. Breaks either one can make a bigger move. Above 761, 777, 793. Below 752, 736, 720, and 710. Snow affecting by PanW. If 214 can hold it, 212, 210, 208. What else? ASML breaking 900 today, so some profit lock in there. 895 if you can hold it. 880, 864, 854, and then it's all up to Nvidia, can fly or dump. What else? That's pretty much it on the major. Oh, ENPH, SEDG earning wasn't good, so making a pullback on ENPH. 121, 116, that's the next major level there. CRWD affecting by PanW. 284 is the next level. If you can hold it, 279, 275, 85. ZS 221. If you can hold it, back to 216. Below that, below 216, 213, 211, and 210. These cloud stock securities are in trouble today. Okay, what else? Nvidia went over at Walmart. Walmart making a new all-time high, and then it pulled back for now. In general, it's still very bullish on daily and weekly. A split is coming soon. And then so this one need to pass 177.94 for another run up. Past that one, 179, 181, 184. If it goes below 174, then those are the levels. Just keep in mind, a lot of times when there is a split news, it's like buy rumor, sell news. So until before this split, it keeps going, and then after that, people will start selling. So just keep that in mind. PanW, I went over it. SEDG. How to do SEDG? Big dump there, right? Yeah, 14 points. 5 is up, 1530 is upward. 1 hour MACD is kind of getting flat, still very bearish on the 4 hour. So I do not have the details level on this. Let me see. 111. Um, 1135, 164. So yeah, 66 is the level to watch. Let me do another Fib. Yeah, if you don't know, I do Fibonacci inside Fibonacci, but it's really important to find the key levels to draw them, and that's my special sauce. Um, so 7007, if it can hold it back to 6653, it went that low as that, right? Yeah, it went to 64. 6653, if it can't hold it, is in a huge trouble. Right now it's opening around 70, so if it runs up 72, 74, 75.8. Yeah, exactly. 70. I said it. The Fibonacci said exactly what you said. If 70 can hold it, 66.53. But it's best to wait for the 5 minutes MACD dead cross. If that happens, then it comes. ARM, again, I'm going to go over it. So ARM key levels are this: 108, 113, 117, 121. If 113 can hold it, back to 108. If Nvidia earning fails, can 100 can comes. If today need to get above 117 to run up to 121. All right, thank you so much. Please like the video. Please subscribe. If you like, you can join Said Option Service, and have a lovely day.